What's up, guys? MasFace again. Yo, I've been sick the last few days, so I'm sorry if I sound all congested and crap. It's like allergies and stuff or something. I don't know, but I don't feel the best. One of my buddies asked me a long time ago to make a video like this for like straight beginners I've never ridden. I kind of put it off for a while. And I just had somebody else comment on a video and tell me I should do it as well. So I was like, you know what? That's cool. I'm home today. I'll make a video for it. Like I said, for you guys that already know how to ride, this video's not really for you. This is for all the beginner riders. I'm trying to make it as simple as I can. I was going to have a buddy come out here. Scott was actually going to come out and help me. I thought it'd be easier if I could actually point out while he's riding, but I don't know if that'll happen. For all you guys who know how to ride, who have already ridden, this video really won't do much for you, but I mean, you can watch it for entertainment if you want. But I decided to come to this road. It's behind Walmart. It's just a big empty parking lot here, just pretty much wide open. It's not very wide, but you know, but this is actually the reason I decided to come here. This is the exact same road that I first learned to ride my first motorcycle. Actually, this is where I brought it, and I just pretty much did little laps back and forth here, just because there's just nothing going on over here. No cars, no anything. And honestly, when you're first learning, you should throw some gear on, not gonna lie. I mean, you never know. More than likely you're not gonna go down. You're gonna be fine while you're learning because you're going slow, doing your thing. But in the case that it does happen, you'll be all right, and you'll be ready to hop back on the bike and go. So for all you people that have never ridden a bike in your life, all right, never hopped on a bike, never ridden one, ever, all right? This is even for some of you people that have hopped on a bike, or you've been around them, you just don't know how to ride them, right? All right. So we'll pull over here, kind of explain some of the stuff we got going on here on a bike. I'm riding my 2017 Honda Grom. I figured I'd bring this guy because the CCs are perfect for this parking lot to kind of show what's going on when you ride. But you got your clutch lever here. Disengages the clutch, engages the clutch. This is your front brake lever right here. That's for your front brakes, all right? You're going to use those most of the time because if you give too much rear brake when you're riding, you could lock up your tire, and that's not a good thing. This lever right here is your rear brake. So you got your front brake, you got your rear brake right here. It's for your back tire. A lot of times when you're learning, really what you should do is use both brakes. Just make it a habit. At least that's what I like to do. You know, that's, I guess, more personal preference. A lot of people on the track tell you to just use the front brake and not even touch the rear brake. This is your shifter right here to shift gears. So right now we're in first gear. That'll be neutral, and then, you know, second gear, third gear, fourth gear, and it just kind of goes like that. So yeah, front brake, clutch, rear brake, shifter right there, little knob, and obviously you have your throttle right here. That's your gas. That makes you go with the clutch. But so, okay, first step for you guys first learning, the first thing you're gonna do when you hop on one of these bikes, right, is you just want to kind of get going, get the feel for it, just get the bike rolling. Honestly, guys, there's nothing special to it. I remember the same thing when I got my bike. I was like, no, before I got my bike, I was just kind of like, I was all like worked up over it, thinking that like, ooh, how long is it going to take me to get used to it, all this stuff. It's like, it's not that difficult. Like, honestly, it's very simple. The hardest part learning is how to deal with these other cars on the road. Honestly, that's the hardest part. So most bikes, if you're getting a sport bike, street bike of any kind, it's going to be, for the shifting, it's going to be one down and the rest of the gears are going to be up, right? So right now we're in neutral. Bike can freely roll, but you're not going to go anywhere, right? It's just, it's out of gear. Now, one down, we'll put it into first gear, and then all the rest of the clicks are going to go to the rest of the gears up. So put it into first gear. What you're going to do is you're going to pull the clutch in so the bike doesn't stall out. You're going to have the clutch pulled in just like this, clutch lever. You're going to kick this into first gear. See that? Push it. Now we're in first gear. Now, this is the hardest part learning right here. You're pretty much going, you got the clutch here. You got to, it's it's kind of a balancing act when you're first learning. You're gonna slowly let the clutch out. First gear, you always gotta do this. You gotta slowly let it out, or else you're gonna stall the bike out. This is what'll happen. First gear, don't give it enough gas. See that? It just dies out. It'll just shut off, and you broke your bike, and now you gotta get a new one. So, no, I'm just kidding. But that's what happens right there. You gotta slowly let the clutch out while you're slowly giving it gas. It's just kind of as much clutch as you're letting out, that's how much gas you're going to give it in your other hand. And you'll see the bike will slowly start rolling, and then eventually the clutch is all the way out, and now you got the throttle. Now it's just the throttle's what gets you to go. Pretty simple. And then once you get up to speed, first you should get used to this. Just kind of, you got it in first gear, right? Just kind of cruise around a little bit, maybe hit some circles here and there. Just get a little comfortable. Get a little comfortable with rolling on the bike with 2 feet up there. This is going to be your tachometer, or on your bike right here. This is your RPMs. The way you're going to know when you should shift is going to normally come to you by sound. Just from riding, you'll know when. When you're first learning, if you want to watch that, you can. Just like a car, you got your red line zone here. You don't want to be up in there. So if you're cruising, right here we're going, watching the RPMs, we're getting close to red line up here. So now you're going to pull in the clutch and pull up on the shifter. So now we're in second gear. And once you're out of first gear is the only gear you have to slowly let out on the clutch, right? First gear, to get the bike rolling, you have to slowly let out on the clutch to get it to roll. After that, every other gear, it's a quick pull like that and just let it, just like that, real quick and smooth. So basically what I did there when I shifted into second is you're in first gear, you're just cruising like I was, and all I did was, let's put this in neutral, just cruising, and it's time to shift into second. All I did is this, pulling the clutch, click up, just like that, and then all at once you're gonna let go. So I literally just pulled up, let go. You're in second gear. So clutch, pull up, let go, second gear. So here we go again. So we're in neutral. You're trying to just get the bike rolling. Clutch in, click the shifter into first gear. We're in first gear. Make sure your neutral light's off. Now we're going to slowly let out on the clutch, just like this. Slowly let out while we're slowly giving it gas with this hand. See, we're rolling. Clutch is totally out. We're in gear now. We're rolling. So now again, watching the RPMs here. They're getting up there a little bit. So we think it's time to shift. So, got the shifter down here, got the clutch. We're gonna pull the clutch in, click up on the shifter, let the clutch out. While just staying on the, you're gonna also just let off the gas as you shift. So you're pretty much giving it gas, and you're gonna just kill the throttle just like that. As you pull the clutch in, you're pretty much killing the throttle too, just to give the engine a chance to just kind of stop and then engage or whatever. So when it comes time to shift, that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna pull the clutch in, and at the same time you're killing the throttle. Clutch in, no throttle. This is all really quick. It doesn't have to be all perfect and slow and make sure. No, it's just all one quick motion. So we're getting up high in the RPMs. Probably about time to shift into second. So we're gonna pull the clutch in, kill the throttle, shift up, all at the same time. So it's clutch and kill the throttle, and up click on your gear to get into second gear on your shifter. So it's gonna be just like this. Now we're in second gear, just like that. And it's the same idea through all the gears, really. Every bike's going to be different how it feels. Your RPMs are going to be different. Everything. Your speed with your RPMs is going to be different. Like, this is my Grom, 125, so in first gear, I'm redlining at about 23 miles an hour. On my CBR, I can go a good 60 in first gear before I'm redlining. So it's all the bike. It depends on the bike. So, same idea. We're in first, we're going, clutch, kill the throttle, now we're in second. Getting up in the RPMs, clutch, kill the throttle, upshift on the shifter, now we're in third. Same thing, upshift, now we're in fourth. That's our last gear on the Grom too. And now for downshifting, downshifting is really simple. What I did a lot when I first learned is I would lock up my rear tire a lot. And that's basically when you downshift like way too soon, depending on your bike, and the engine brake just locks that tire up for a second. Because your bike, every time you downshift to a lower gear, it starts to slow down automatically, right? Just slow down. You'll learn your bike. Just don't downshift. You don't want to downshift too soon, but you want to stay in the right power band on the bike, right? So there we were going, like right here. So here's first gear. Let's get into third gear real quick. See, right now we're going. So now I'm starting to slow down. I'm braking. You can see my RPMs are starting to really go down. So now let's shift it down into second. See, they're still dropping. So now I can even downshift into first. See, and downshifting is the same thing, guys. Once you're up there, so we're in second now. When you want to downshift, all you're gonna do is pull in the clutch and click it down to go down a gear. So clutch in, kick, let go. Now we're back into first gear. Pretty easy stuff. I'm trying to make it as easy as I can. Like I said, right now I'm kind of like sick, or I'm getting over being sick. But I feel like, I mean, that's pretty much it, guys. You once you know the gearing of your bike, like how it shifts. Like I said, this bike right here is one down with the shifter. So this bike right here is, right now it's in neutral. So look, kick it down, we're in first gear. Half click up, just like that, is back into neutral. And then all the rest up is now second gear, third gear, fourth gear, just like that. And my CBR is the same thing, one down, 5 up. So, I mean, it's pretty easy once you first learn, like I said. So you're gonna pull the clutch, kick it into first, make sure you're in first gear, slowly let out the clutch, slowly give it gas. Nothing crazy, let's just get it rolling. Once it fully engages, you'll feel it. You can let the clutch totally out, and now you're good to just cruise. And when it comes time to shift, it's clutch, kill the throttle, and upshift. All to say, just real quick, just like this. Clutch, no throttle, upshift, let go. And then roll on the throttle. So it's a pretty simple process. So see here, we're stopped. So slowly let out the clutch, slowly give it throttle. So we're in first gear now, just cruising. Running out of RPMs, clutch, kill the throttle, upshift. Now we're in second gear. Just like that. Same thing, getting high in the RPMs, clutch, kill the throttle, kick it up with my toe. Third gear. And same thing all the way up, guys. It's a pretty easy process. Learning it at first, I guess, can be a little intimidating if you over analyze it like I did. That's just the way it goes. Like I said, there's nothing to it. It's best to just not overanalyze it. Once you get a bike, just take it to a secluded area with no cars. Like this whole lot is just, you can see it's pretty much empty over here. I got this whole thing to myself. And just come and practice the hang, just getting used to getting the bike rolling. That's the most important thing. Once it's rolling, you're good from there. You just get it rolling, and it's all good from there. Once you get first gear engaged and you're rolling, you can chill in first as long as you want and just drive slow. Kind of just get the feeling of the bike, how it turns, you know, slowly go a little faster. And then once you get used to it, incorporate what I was showing you, then take it up into second gear, you know, shift into second gear and roll in second for a while until you run out of gear in second, and then just keep working your way up the gears. Like I said, when you shift, just stay on the throttle, roll on it. So you're gonna clutch in, kill the throttle, and shift, and then immediately you're gonna roll back on the throttle. So it shift and then back on the throttle immediately, just to keep it going, keep it smooth. You don't want to shift and then just give it no gas, you know, because there's no point in that. Why would you shift anyway if you're doing that? But yeah, just work your way up the gears, guys. Be careful for all you guys like beginning, because that's what this video is for. Just be careful. Stay in your comfort zones when you're starting. Like, know your riding limits. When you're new to this, you're gonna want to try some new stuff. A lot of people are they get a bike and they just want to do their thing. Just be careful. Just be careful. That's it. Like I said, you don't want to pop the clutch because you'll stall your bike out, like I showed you. and you don't want to give it a crap ton of gas, because then if you pop the clutch, the bike is going to flip backwards on you, right? So that's why it's a very, when you click it into first, that's why it's slowly let the clutch and slowly let the gas out, just like that. It'll just start rolling for you real smooth. Because if you give it too much gas and then pop the clutch, that'll happen. The bike is going to come up. So you got to just be careful with it. You'll find it. It's a nice little nice little point there where it feels good. So be careful out there. Good luck riding. It's a fun thing to get into, not gonna lie. I'm so glad I got bikes. Like, I love them. I wouldn't trade them. But thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe if you'd like to. I really do enjoy having all you guys part of the channel, giving me ideas, messaging me and stuff. You guys are all a bunch of great people. I also want to let you guys know, I don't know how many of you guys that follow my stuff or keep up with me are here in Arizona. I know there's a handful of you guys, but April 1st is coming up next Saturday, a week from tomorrow, and Cars and Coffee in Scottsdale is going on. I'll get the address and the meetup for it and put a link in the description. But me and my buddies, me and the crew are going to be there, some of the crew, with our bikes. So if any of you want to stop by and just say what's up, we'll be there. So ride safe out there, guys.